mind me, don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm doing okay. Got some more money, showing my own bank. See all this fashion, you know I got tape. See that you mad from the look in your face. You know me, they know I don't play. Look up to me like I'm a saint. I'm a superhero without a cape. Tryna make it and just go out of state. And
welcome everyone. On to NBA basketball on 2K. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it is New York. Now here's Rose. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Beal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And two elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is, players get up for the big games, B.A.
Count it.
Nimble moves on the drive by Beal. Able to just slip past the defense into a shot.
To the paint. Nice move. And the play by Brown as he... finishes it off for two.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
On the attack, Rose. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Rose. Banked it in off the glass.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
Outside Porzingis. Driving inside. And he makes it on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And stolen by Porzingis. In transition. Finney-Smith with it. Hardaway on the wing. Outside Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. The shot no good. New York goes the other way with it.
You know, playing for the Knicks, Porzingis did a lot of initiating in the post. His shot diet has changed since the injury. He's much more spot up and catch and finish now.
It's Doncic with a drive. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Beal, no good. You know, for a max contract player to accept a change in play style as KP has, Clark, it's not always easy.
No, it really isn't, B.A., and I think it's a credit to how much he puts the team first. I mean, he's willing to sacrifice and adjust his game for the greater good, and he's very effective in his role. That always helps, too.
Deflected! They get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
The offensive game of Bradley Beal is incredible. He scored more than 30 per game over a season. A player you can build your team around for sure.
And Beal drops them both.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Rose outside. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul. Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer, especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Jackson with it. Outside Barrett. Over Hardaway. New York, no good that time either.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
And that one's good for Porzingis.
Boy, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Beal. On the take. And then Beal with the...
Woo! Decisive drive and finish right there. Beal sees everything out there so quickly. I love it.
And here's Doncic outside. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign for ball movement and sharing that ball.
And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Beal outside. The shot off that time. Good D by Finney-Smith. Porzingis high post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
For 3, Hardaway fires in the triple. Hardaway's got 5 points.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Here's Dunn. And the layup is good off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
From deep, here's Doncic. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Gibson. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Timeout, Knicks.
It's a 9-point spread. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just a little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that. Pass to Burks. Takes one from 10 feet. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
So it's the home team now. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
New York foul call.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Dunn outside. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop. Powerful.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Green. .151 left to play in the half.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
On the wing, Fournier. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Brunson, here we go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Dunn.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
A minute 6 left in the second. Pass to Burks. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Doncic is doubled. Here's Marjanovic. To the left side wing. 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Into the lineup for Seattle.
New York calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's New York now. They trail by 11. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll be the 5th of 7 straight games on the road. Robinson. No good off the glass. Pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Green. The baseline, Jay. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him.
32-21.
And we finished off one half of play. They're up. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Doncic outside. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the jam by Brown.
Hammers it down.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Rose outside. Here he goes. And that one's good. Rose has got 7.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Rose outside. Shot clock at 6. Beal gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
It's Barrett on the wing. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now a timeout called by New York. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or two. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for the Dance Squad!
The Knicks making a switch here. So it's the home team now. Doncic outside. Pass to Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bradley Beal.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And both free throws good for Green. And in the 2021 conference finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Grant.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. Now, we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's conference finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Team foul.
That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
Shot clock at 5. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Moses Brown.
At the line for the Knicks.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight. One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Count it.
2 minutes.
Brown's got 6.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Gibson, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
.19 left in the 3rd. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And here's New York now. It's a 14-point game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
That's a 3-second
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Knicks ball.
And here are the Knicks now, down by 12. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dunn outside. Here's Burks. And a nice finish on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And so it's Seattle, ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting.
It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Dunn outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
Here's Doncic.
And he's just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Here's Fournier. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, you've got to corral Fournier on these pick and rolls. I mean, he just knows how to pick the defense apart if you don't.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Uncovered. And he drops that one in.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
And here's Hachimura, defended by Porzingis. The shake. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Timeout.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Beal outside. Brown with the block. Robinson with a steal. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Rose with it. Now guarded by Brown. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Inside. Here's Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Fourth personal foul.
The first one falls.
First team foul.
One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential.
Brown with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
2 minutes.
And stolen by Hardaway. Fires the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
You know, Hardaway Jr. has expanded his range over time, and now he's become a very confident shooter when he looks at it from behind the arc.
Pass to Barrett. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Moses Brown.
Team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Line for 2.
And Barrett drops them both. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's Doncic. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. You think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the players' union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
On the break. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Brown. And there it is for him.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End-of-game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Pass to Porzingis. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kicks it to Doncic. Good on the baseline, Jay.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And there's the drive. Kick out to Brown. And so they get the victory here at home, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. When the people on your back, they be I don't even what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I'll finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking, ain't no more.
But who are they to judge? I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. See now I play for keeps. See now I'm off of it's bitter when it's sweet. See now I'm off of boy elite to my pride, but peace.